Guys, VZ, and we are back with another video. Y'all see the thumbnail, y'all see the title. It's not clickbait. The guy did quit. I made sure I schemed through the little video. I made sure I looked it up. It's not clickbait. He actually quit, and we're about to figure out why. I know it has something to do with Trump, so we're about to figure out why right now. Make sure it's recording. Okay, let's get it. Let's go.
One final message. Don't give in to the lies. Don't give in to the fear. Hold on to the truth and to hope. Even if you have to get out your phone, record that message. I will not give in to the lies. I will not give in to the fear. Post it on your social media so people can hear from you too.
CNN's top anchor just resigned live on air. He refused to obey the way his network, CNN, was putting on their knee pads and kissing the ring. Jim Acosta would not kiss the ring, and he resigned on live TV. I want to show you Jim Acosta's resignation, which follows CNN moving Acosta to the midnight graveyard shift, despite the fact that Acosta had among the best ratings on CNN, as CNN's ratings were in the tank. Acosta's normal time when he was reporting was that 10 a.m. slot, and people were watching it. But he was holding Donald Trump accountable, and CNN did not want that to happen. CNN's corporate oligarchs were pissed. They moved Acosta to the graveyard shift. Acosta resigned. Here's what Donald Trump saying in response to Acosta's resignation. Wow, really good news. Jim Acosta, one of the worst and most dishonest reporters in journalistic history, a major sleazebag, has been relegated by CNN fake news to the midnight hour Death Valley because of the extraordinarily bad ratings and no talent. Word is that he wants to quit, and that would be even better. Jim is a major loser who will fail no matter where he ends up. Good luck, Jim. Acosta will not fail. He was thriving on CNN, but notice that CNN still being called CNN fake news by Donald Trump, despite the fact that they've kissed the ring, despite the fact that they've given Donald Trump some of the most absurd headlines imaginable, so utterly embarrassing like this one. Trump's frenetic pace delivers on early promises, but tests lie ahead. Early promises? What are you talking about? Releasing January 6th insurrectionists into the general population, people who try to kill cops. Some of them have now tried to hurt and kill cops again, and they were killed by cops. Others are like involved in trafficking. These are some of the worst people. But let me bring you Jim Acosta's resignation right here. It's relatively short, but I want you to watch it yourself. Here it is. Let's play it.
Just wanted to end today's show by thanking all of the wonderful people who work behind the scenes at this network. You may have seen some reports about me and the show. And after giving all of this some careful consideration and weighing an alternative time slot CNN offered me, I've decided to move on. I am grateful to CNN for the nearly 18 years I've spent here doing the news. People often ask me if the highlight of my career at CNN was at the White House covering Donald Trump. Actually, no. That moment came here when I covered former President Barack Obama's trip to Cuba in 2016 and had the chance to question the dictator there, Raul Castro, about the island's political prisoners. As the son of a Cuban refugee, I took home this lesson. It is never a good time to bow down to a tyrant. I've always believed it's the job of the press to hold power to account. I've always tried to do that here at CNN, and I plan on doing all of that in the future. One final message. Don't give in to the lies. Don't give in to the fear. Hold on to the truth and to hope. Even if you have to get out your phone, record that message. I will not give in to the lies. I will not give in to the fear. Post it on your social media so people can hear from you too. I'll have more to say about my plans in the coming days, but until then, I want to thank all of you for tuning in. It has been an honor to be welcomed into your home for all these years. That's the news. Reporting from Washington, I'm Jim Acosta.
The fact that he even had the balls to even get up there and say that is crazy, man. If y'all know more into this, comments. Let me know if it's like more to this, like the actual reason, unless I just missed it. But it's been a long day, so y'all let me know down in the comment section how y'all feel about this. Crazy.
I think that was so powerful there by Acosta. Again, tell me what you think about that in the comments below. I'll just send this message to Jim Acosta. You're always welcome here at the Midas Touch Network. I don't know if we have the resources that CNN had, but here we're unapologetically pro-democracy, and I think we're building something special here. Just to remind you the type of reporting that Jim Acosta did that CNN hated. Here was an interview between a short clip of Acosta and Donald Trump's former defense secretary, Mark Esper, where Esper had said that Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Mind you, this was Donald Trump's own former defense secretary, Mark Esper, and Acosta would do a ton of interviews like this. Here, let's watch it.
3 years after the attack on the Capitol, I'm just curious, Mr. Secretary, do you view Donald Trump as a threat to American democracy?
Well, first of all, good to be with you, Jim. It is a tragic day in our nation's history. And yes, I do regard him as a threat to democracy. Democracy as we know it, our institutions, our political culture, all those things that make America great and have defined us as, the oldest democracy on this planet.
Now, in this current corporate media age, whether it's CNN, whether it's NBC, whether it's ABC with the Stephanopoulos settlement, apparently CBS is considered reaching a settlement with Donald Trump over some ridiculous, frivolous claim that CNN, that CBS didn't included certain footage of Kamala Harris on 60 Minutes. Even though Donald Trump refused to do the 60 Minutes interview. I mean, the Stephanopoulos $15 million settlement, ABC with Donald Trump over Stephanopoulos, referring to Donald Trump's sexual assault case a certain way, whether it's CNN relegating, again, Acosta to the 12 a.m. Or the midnight graveyard shift. All of these networks are not just obeying in advance. Then you just have the outright propaganda. Like, look at this is what they're showing on Fox right now. Trump on Mount Rushmore, growing calls to add Trump's face to Mount Rushmore. You've got Fox having all of these MAGA Republicans go on and talk about amending the 22nd Amendment so Trump could be a dictator for life. You've got headlines from the New York Post, California scheming. Grovel Newsom crashes Trump's Los Angeles visit, begs for cash. Just think about the phrasing of this. Like, this stuff would make North Korea blush with their propaganda. All right, California is contributing more funds to the United States Treasury than basically any state. California is the fourth or fifth biggest GDP of any country in the world. If California was a country, we've never tied emergency aid before to Donald Trump's view that California needs to change the way voting takes place, or Trump wants to raise the debt ceiling so he can help his billionaire oligarch friends. And just look at some of these other headlines as well that we've been seeing lately. You've got these ones from the New York Times. This is what they said about the inauguration. Nothing will stand in our way, Trump says as he returns. Trump says California failed to send water to LA, but experts say he's wrong. What kind of headline is that? He's wrong. That's not accurate. California didn't fail to send water to LA. The experts say he's wrong because he's wrong. Why do you parrot what he's saying like a press release? And remember, during the campaign, you'd have headlines like this from the New York Times. Why Trump seems less vulnerable on abortion than other Republicans. He appointed judges who overturned Roe, but his vague statements on the issue may give him leeway with some voters. I don't know. Maybe you just report on the facts that Donald Trump overturned Roe v. Wade and wants to get rid of all women's reproductive rights versus giving a headline like this. How about this one recently from the New York Times? Trump disavowed Project 2025 during the campaign. Not anymore. As Our friends at the Tennessee Holler edited this, and they said this is how it should read. Trump lied about Project 2025, and we let him get away with it. Then you had CNN's headline over here. Trump's frenetic pace delivers early promises, but the test lies ahead. I mean, what else are some of those early promises? In addition to releasing the January 6th insurrectionists, freezing all federal aid so people who rely on grants to live are going to die right now, freezing foreign aid so people who rely on that are going to die right now. Donald Trump saying he just wants to clean out Gaza, just clean out that whole damn thing. Is that the frenetic pace that we're that you're talking about? How about it is just straight up authoritarianism which is taking place, and you write a damn headline the right way and you report stories with what we're actually seeing? So between Fox talking about putting Donald Trump on Mount Rushmore and having infinite amount of terms, and CNN with ridiculous headlines like this, the New York Times with ridiculous headlines, I'm glad that Acosta has left. I'm glad he did it publicly like that. You're always welcome here on the Midas Touch Network, Jim Acosta. I just want to say that directly to you. We're building something here with the Midas Mighty. We're growing. We get more views than CNN on digital. Maybe consider joining our team. I'll just put it out there. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 4 million subscribers. Thanks for watching.
Can't get enough Midas.
He right. I mean, he gonna Jim. He'll definitely Midas Touch. Will definitely pay you for it, and they definitely want your opinions on stuff. So, but wow, man, that wasn't clickbait, y'all. Bull actually quit. He actually quit the job because he just didn't like how CNN was acting when talking about Trump and stuff, man. It's a crazy world, man. I know I be going, I be posting and going, but it's just I have other channels, I have stuff going on in life, so we try to stay consistent as we can on this channel. I have so many other channels to put down in the description. Let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section. And as we go on, I'm gonna keep posting. It's only January. The year is gonna get crazy. I low key want to do a news type, like an updated news type channel. I don't know what I'm gonna go with this channel yet. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing politics. I don't know, but we're gonna see, man. I have so many other channels, so I might as well keep this political. So I don't know. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to notify you that I've uploaded a video. I love y'all. Peace and love, baby. And we out.